This is a story we hear happening a lot. Where I call it a happy accident, that people that turn out to be amazing photographers didn't necessarily set out on that path, but one day they picked up a camera and it just clicked. Pardon the pun.
Yeah.
What was that first experience like for you, traveling with your camera? How did you discover that actually you've got a good eye, that there's something here that you can explore further?
Yeah. Okay. So prior to me leaving for Canada, one of the big motivations for us leaving is I had a home security business. It's my first business out of into adulthood. And I kind of got to a point where I was like, yeah, look, this is good money, but I'm working 100 hours, 80 hours a week. And I wasn't content with like where I was at. And my uncle told me this thing. He said, look, find something that you absolutely love and people will just open doors for you. And so I thought about what do I really love? And at that stage, early 20s, I didn't know anything other than like I love to snowboard. I love being outdoors, and I enjoy taking pictures. So we packed up, sold the business, bought flights to Canada, and the initial idea was that we would do a ski season, stay for a little bit of the summer, do a bit of hiking. I'll buy a decent SLR so I can get some good pictures of it, and then just sort of see what doors open from that. And yeah, look, a lot of doors open. I'm not as good a snowboarder as I thought I was, despite doing it for the last 20 years. I've just had my third knee surgery on my left knee. But being in Canada, it just look. Traveling for if you're an early stage like photographer or early stage human moving into adulthood, traveling is like one of the best things to just blow your brain apart. It'll just like step you completely outside of your comfort zone and show you that the way that we were raised is not the way that 99% of the world lives and or looks or behaves. Moving to Canada was just a really great. It was the first time I'd left the continent of Australia. It's the first time I'd been sort of completely. I say alone. I went with Alina, my better half, now fiance. But being overseas without sort of all of our support network just gave us an opportunity to sort of explore all the things that we thought we'd like without sort of any pressure. So at that stage, I was really just enjoying taking pictures of like mountains, landscapes, and I thought, to be honest, like, yeah, maybe I could be a travel photographer. Like I could take landscape photos, and then I just found that process really lonely. Being out in the mountains, like, I mean, it's beautiful, like waking up for sunrise and doing a little hike and seeing these scenes, but I'm a people person. It was truly a happy accident. I had an opportunity to come along to a wedding, and I thought, look, I'll give it a try. And to be honest, for the first 2 years of being a photographer, or wedding photographer, I felt like if I looked that way, I missed everything that way, and if I looked that way, I missed everything that way. In my brain was just absolute chaos. And a wedding itself by nature is fairly chaotic. You have no control over the light. You have no control over how people interact with each other. You have not much control at all. You're just a witness to it.